Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This will be a reading for the week of the 12th of December. Please do bear in mind that these are general readings, so may not resonate for everybody. Take what doesn't, leave what doesn't. So for this week, I'll be reading from the coffee cup, and then also I'll be pulling out some cards towards the end. This is the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck that I have here. Okay, Capricorn, let's begin. All right, Capricorn. There is a decision here that you're needing to choose, and it's saying to choose wisely. Pick this very wisely. You've been perhaps quite divisive over it. Split in half, not really sure. You're following your heart. It says here, be true to yourself, of course, but really be true to yourself. At the same time, be very smart about how you go between choosing what is right for you at this moment. Like look ahead, and is it the right time? Maybe it's a job you want to leave behind, a place that you want to move. Timing here, perhaps it's a move. I'm seeing something to do with property as well. Another thing, there's more than one thing to decide from. It's like there's something here you want to speak up, you want to speak out. That here is saying choose very carefully with what you say if you want to say it at this particular time. Something to do with timing. So you have something important to say. It will reveal a lot to this other person or people. As they can also reveal a lot to you. And it's saying here, are you ready to take it? Are you ready for them to reveal what they have to reveal? So it's saying something, just kind of write it out. Write it out and really think long and hard about this. And so whatever situation that is, something perhaps that's been bubbling up, and you don't want it to get out of hand. So that's why I keep saying be very smart about how you go about it. And in terms of the timing, you're able to read the room very carefully. So definitely read the room here. Very, very, very carefully here. But it's going to happen when you see that opening, when you know it's the right time. And you see kind of like you're taking a deep breath and then going for it. I do see for some of you, it could be an encounter with somebody that is of there's a person here that lots of people have a lot of respect for. This person is highly respected, and it's like the universe is bringing you together towards it's something that it's a meeting that's needed to happen to be very beneficial. Learn the ropes from them, perhaps, in terms of this avenue that you want to go down. They could really, they could be, somebody that is a very busy person, somebody with authority, and perhaps other people are intimidated by them, so they don't really bother them too much. But I see here they are willing to listen to you. They're listening. They're ready. Their ears are open. And you'll be surprised actually by their interest towards what you have to say. So this is a slightly different situation here. They're not necessarily, they're not better than you in any way, not like that at all. It's just sometimes, there's certain people that some are something, let's say it's a famous person, and there's some kind of like intimidation of approaching them or whatnot, or wanting to share your idea or whatever it is, and many people back away. There's an opportunity here for you. is what I'm seeing, an opening here. You have something that's priceless. I'm getting something that is priceless. You don't have to give, let's say you sell things, for example. You don't have to sell everything. If there's one thing that you are connected to, keep that for yourself. That to you is priceless. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean like it's I'm not talking like diamonds or whatever. It could be anything. It could be a pen that means a lot to you, and that is worth so much more than however high it's priced. This is just an example, but something that is very near and dear to you, that is priceless and you will never give away. I see you looking through your things and you're finding things of great emotional value, but also trying not to be too attached to it. But there's like, you have very healthy boundaries, and I like it. It's very good. And you've established it a while ago. But you also, there's a lot here coming through that you're understanding, I guess your soul here. You're understanding when your soul sees something, it's like, okay, no, this is, let's say somebody wants to buy something of you for thousands, but you're not ready. Just go with what you feel, with what your heart is trying to tell you, Of course, if you need the money, it's a different story, but it doesn't even have to be about actually selling anything. This is just an example. But you are finding a lot of things that are very valuable to you, that's very, near and dear. It could be things that were left from you. It could be some kind of inheritance here. Also, your home is like your castle. You're wanting to keep things, it's like, it's your palace. It's your, no matter how small or big or anything, you make your home your castle. It's your sacred space, and it's very inviting, I get as well. You make it very inviting, and people like to be in your home, but you also like to really have your own space, and it's just something very important to you, so you try to keep it very well put together. You have big ideas that could lead to somewhere. So again, if you see somebody that could help you, nothing's stopping you from approaching them in the best way. Use your Capricorn big character in that sense, but smartly. I hope I'm making sense, guys. This really strong messages that were coming through. Okay, let's see what the cards have. We have 5 Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Look at that. Okay. All right. So something has been a little bit bothersome. So this thing that you've been wanting to speak, wanting to share, trying to really decide, here we have the 2. Something has happened that's led you here with the 2 of Swords to choose very wisely, decide, because I feel like it's left you in a very divisive way. It could be a situation here that it shows that you felt at a loss. You felt a little bit alone, and how much energy you've put into something, and you don't necessarily get that back from others. And with the 5 of Swords, it's like, okay, you are a big fighter. You're more than just a survivor. With the 5 of Swords, when you do feel that way, if you Capricorn, when you see that perhaps you've been taken advantage of, you get right up there and you're like, no, I'm like 10 steps ahead of you. I'm not going to allow you to continue doing this to me, and you're going to kind of like show them in that way. But it comes to a point here with the 2 of Swords where it's like you need to do something about it. I'm getting here to strategize, see it in a different way, be very smart about it, and also patient. And we have here the Fool. Okay, all right, 2 cards came out, the King of Swords and the Magician. Look at that. And you definitely step into the right direction. You're doing things really well. And I love it. Here, the Fool, the King of Swords, and the Magician. You are definitely, you know, taking the right steps towards manifesting something into reality, something that is very real and big for you. And as you kind of continue to, you're being very mindful, is what I'm seeing here with the Two of Swords. Very mindful. The more mindful you are, the more opportunities are presented to you in front of you, because you know what to do when it is there. You know how to also reach them, and you're not allowing to yourself to carry any baggage. You're leaving that behind, and that's what you're doing. You're like, okay, that was sorted, I'm leaving that behind. You're not even wallowing or anything like that. You are just looking up. You're very optimistic. King of Swords and the Magician. You are I am definitely seeing, like I said, that person of authority here that could very well help you. And I don't see that you're alone in this new venture that you want to head towards. I'm seeing again something to do with your house or property that's coming through, something perhaps that you wanted to get done or move away from. It is happening, but you're also very strong in your position, very clear, kind of no nonsense in that sense. And you allow you also at the same time, you allow yourself to dream. You allow yourself to dream. So you're very practical, very logical, but you also allow yourself to dream. But you want to make things happen from those dreams, and you are really doing it. You have the power, you have all the resources, you have the materials right there in front of you. And I see that you're judging something correctly. You're judging something right. And we have here this Strength card, Capricorn. This is a card of a Leo, so maybe you're dealing with a Leo, but the energy of this Strength card is very much you here in this reading. Very much you, as is the Fool and all of these that will come through. These three, the Fool, King of Swords, and the Magician, is very much your energy. But here it confirms that your courage, your deep, you're listening very deeply, intently. Again, this mindfulness of yours will really help you carry on in the way that you have been wanting. You're attracting a lot towards you. And it's because of the way you're doing things very skillfully, very, very, very skillfully. You're keeping things feeling very alive. You're keeping your energy alive. You are not afraid to show who you really are. You're not afraid of doing things that you truly want to do. You're not afraid of, let's say you're at an event and the music is going, no one is dancing. You really want to go dance. And so you go do it. You're brave like that. You're going to be like, all right, I'm going to be the only one dancing here because I want to, because I love it, because I'm in the mood. And then you get everybody else coming in dancing because you give that effect. You give that kind of, you're contagious with your fun energy. And there's something very alert here as well. So, and I feel like life has conditioned you to be this way in a really good, strong but positive way, something very optimistic. Even when you feel down, you're still optimistic. Again, I'm getting something that you're judging something correctly, but as long as you're very careful about it. But you're succeeding. You're succeeding in a big way. I love it. And look how lush this green is, So it is something that is rolling through with abundance. Thank you, Capricorn, for being here. Truly hope that this was helpful. And thank you all so much for your support. I love you all. And until next time.